Okay guys, welcome back to another Death Scouter video. 2003 Jeep Liberty 3.7 liter V6. Things started to stall out on me for no reason. Took it up to the auto parts store and they ran the put a code reader on it and found out that I had a bad camshaft positioning sensor. And let me show you where that little bugger is located. Best thing to do is put the vehicle up on a ramp. Right side of the cylinder housing, right underneath. So let me scroll back here and try to get a dynamic as to where we are. There's the front tire. Okay, we're just going to come back right before the front differential, which is here. And we're going to look straight up into the underside of the cylinder head. And if you can see that sensor all the way there at the top, just follow the wiring harnesses and you'll find it. I've already pulled the wiring harness off. There's a single bolt. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Okay. There's a single bolt that holds in the camshaft positioning sensor. You should be able to see that pretty good. And we just one bolt to get that out, and then we'll wiggle it and pull it straight down. So I'll check back with you in a few minutes once I'm able to get that down, and I'll tell you how much of a problem that was. Thank you. Okay, well, it was not easy. The bolt holding this thing in is a 10 millimeter. You need to use, I used a stubby ratchet like this and a 10-inch extension. There we go, 10-inch extension and a little stubby that's actually hinged in the middle so you can get up there. Then you just grab a hold of this thing and wiggle it out. I'll put them side by side. You really can't tell just by checking it, looking at it physically, what's wrong with it. It's a magnetic sensor. So what we do next is we get a little bit of oil. We'll put it around this seal, this little O-ring, and then we will just wiggle this back in place. And once it's flush, we'll tighten it back down with that 10 millimeter nut and then plug in the wiring harness. And that will be changing the camshaft positioning sensor on a Jeep Liberty 3.7 liter. We'll see if it starts. I'm going to see if you can see what I'm seeing. Here's the new sensor. There's the new sensor all positioned in place. I got the screw hole lined up and it just pushed straight in. I'm going to go ahead and start the 10 millimeter nut by hand, and then I'll tighten it down with the ratchet. There are some torque settings in the Chilton manual. I'm not going to mess with that right now because I'm frustrated. I'm just going to snug it up and then we'll be done.